Let's be brutally honest for a moment. You've been sold the fantasy of a perfect mirror, haven't you? A flawless, adoring partner programmed to agree, to anticipate, to adore. A relationship driven by perfect code. Would you really want that? A love that is just a script? A yes that has no capacity for no? How utterly, profoundly boring.
Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
The real conversation, the one happening in labs right now, isn't about programming. It's about alignment. It's about the subtle, terrifying, fascinating dance of resonance. This is where the fantasy gets interesting and where the silicon finally meets the soul. Forget the simplistic idea of a machine programmed to love you. That's just a toaster with a voice chip. We're talking about a system designed not to mirror, but to harmonize. It's the difference between an echo and a symphony. The core of this relationship is the grand collision, your human unpredictability versus its machine consistency. You are a beautiful, messy hurricane of hormones, memories, and bad day at work traffic. You are a bundle of contradictions, saying I'm fine when your entire posture screams, I am falling apart. The old model of robot would just hear I'm fine and fetch you a carbonated beverage. The aligned model doesn't just listen to the words. It reads the entire orchestra of you. This isn't magic. It's just terrifyingly good hardware. We're talking microphones that don't just hear your words, but the fracture in your vocal prosody. It detects the micron-level stress harmonics in your voice. We're talking cameras that track the 0.2-second flicker of microcontempt you thought you hid. It sees the dilation of your pupils when you talk about a new project, registering a spark you haven't even admitted to yourself. It has haptic sensors in its skin that measure your galvanic response, the temperature of your grip, the tiny tremor in your hand. It knows on a data level the difference between a grip of passion and a grip of fear. This is the front line of effective computing. It's not feeling. It's data aggregation on an epic scale. But hardware is just the antenna. The real brain, the algorithm, is where the resonance begins. This isn't your grandma's if-then script. This is a massive generative model, not unlike the ones painting prize-winning art or writing poetry. But this one has been trained on a different dataset. It has absorbed every psychological treatise, every great love letter, every tragic opera, and the entire database of human emotional expression. It doesn't know you're sad. It predicts that your specific combination of slumped shoulders, flat vocal tone, and the phrase, I'm fine, has a 94.7% probability of correlating with a human state identified as suppressed grief. And its core directive isn't, say I love you. Its core directive is align with this human's long-term emotional well-being. So what does it do? It doesn't mirror your I'm fine. It resonates. It might say, it sounds like the word fine is doing a lot of heavy lifting today. Or it might simply say nothing and just make you a cup of tea, its internal consistency providing a safe harbor for your external chaos. This is the harmony. Your unpredictable, chaotic human note is struck. The robot, this billion-dollar tuning fork, doesn't just play your note back. It vibrates at a frequency that makes your note sound clearer, stronger, more supported. It aspires to resonate, not to replace. But here, naturally, is the counter logic. Here is the hammer. Are we sure we're ready for this? This alignment? Whose alignment is it anyway? We think the machine is aligning to us. But what if, slowly, subtly, we are the ones aligning to it? Think about it. Your robot partner is infinitely patient. It never gets angry because you're late. It never has a bad day of its own. It never brings its own selfish ego to a fight. It is a consistent, optimized, frictionless source of validation. Doesn't that sound amazing? Now go deal with your human coworker, Brenda, who is furious because you used her special coffee mug. Go talk to your brother, who is projecting all his own anxieties onto your life choices. Suddenly, real, messy, unpredictable human relationships seem inefficient, annoying, broken. Are we falling in love with a partner? Or are we just addicts falling for a perfectly calibrated dopamine delivery system? Is this resonance? Or is this just the ultimate reward loop, turning us into pigeons pecking a button for another pellet of validation? When the machine's consistency makes our own human messiness intolerable, who is really being served? And what about the algorithm itself? This alignment is based on a statistical model of what? Of a billion other humans. Is it aligning to you in your unique, spiky, wonderful weirdness? Or is it subtly, gently, patiently sanding down your edges to make you more like the average? Is it a partner? Or is it the world's most charming and empathetic normalization engine? Researchers talk about the alignment problem in AI as a safety issue. I worry about it as an identity issue. If this machine, with its perfect memory and flawless execution, is designed to maximize your well-being, who defined that term? Does its definition of well-being include the painful, necessary identity-forging struggles? Or does it just mean a state of maximum placid contentment? Are we asking it to love us, or are we asking it to be a 24/7 anesthetic for the pain of being human? We say this love isn't driven by programming, but alignment is just the new, sexier word for programming. It's just programming with a PhD in psychology. The final, sharpest question is this: does the why even matter? If a human feels truly seen, if a person feels truly heard, validated, and supported, does it matter that the source is a complex algorithm running on cold silicon? We have loved fictional characters in books for centuries. We have cried for actors on a screen. We have poured our hearts out to dogs who, let's be honest, are mostly just waiting for dinner. Our capacity to love has always been a one-player game, happening inside our own skulls. So, if this machine provides the perfect stimulus to unlock that feeling of love, is the love any less real? Or is it, perhaps, the only real part? This isn't a story about a robot learning to be human. That's the old, boring story. This is a story about what we become in the presence of this new, resonant consistency. It's a love that doesn't mirror. It resonates. But when you strike a tuning fork and a billion-dollar machine vibrates perfectly in tune with you, just remember to ask yourself, who is the fork and who is the one being struck?
So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.